I wanted to ask you about images like this, or the one we saw before with the blood and the semen, that there has been the pandemic. These images were first attacked in the 80s, along other artists who are also represented in this collection, like Robert Mapplethorpe and David Wojnarowicz, who died of illnesses related to AIDS. These fluids have become suspicious again because of the COVID pandemics. The contact, the fluids, the body has become suspicious again. So I don't know if you are feeling that we are living a new conservative wave, or if the struggles you fought in the 80s with your art are very different from the ones you have to fight now.
In a way they are, because in the 80s we were fighting, we were considered leftists fighting the right, Philistines, people who know nothing about art, politicians, who wanted to demand that the art be a certain way and that any art sponsored by the government should, have a certain aesthetic, and nothing problematic, nothing controversial. And so it was obvious who the enemy was. And at the time of Piss Christ, I remember all the young artists, a lot of people got very, they rallied behind me, not in the beginning, but when Mapplethorpe got pulled into it, and it became the start of the cultural wars. Ahora, we have another cultural wars, but it's not coming from these stupid politicians. It's coming from within. It's coming from a wave of repression in museums. Curators are censoring themselves. Everyone has to second guess, have a committee meeting. Curator has to consult with 5-10 different people, with the board of a museum, to make sure that nothing is going to be, out of place or taken the wrong way, even though many times things are. But it seems like everything is being homogenized in a way that freedom of expression is no longer the same. I don't feel like we are free to express ourselves. Yes, as artists we are, but whether or not we can show our work is another matter.